to this final video of the series about mastering user interface design. And I am happy only if you have seen all the videos in this module, because every single video has I have put a lot of effort into it to teaching it to you guys. So I hope you have seen all the videos. And in this video, we are talking about interaction design, which is the most important thing in every book you see. If you read design for everyday things, you will learn a lot about interaction design. So that's what I am giving you my knowledge of design for everyday things, and you will really love it. So let's get started without wasting any time. And interaction design is just about, let's say, we saw user UI principles, right? It's pretty much similar to it. So yeah, let's get started. So see, interaction design, or you can call it IXD. Okay, it's about how users interact with the product. So it's not like how your product looks. If your product looks really cool and it doesn't work, that makes no sense, right? So yeah. Now see, think of a door handle. Okay. Now if you pull it and the door doesn't open, bad interaction design. Unless the door is locked, obviously, that is a bad interaction design. But if you push it and it pushes smoothly without you thinking, right? That's a perfect interaction design. So every tap, click, swipe, or hover is a part of interaction design. Okay. Why does it matter? Why does IXD matter? Okay. See, have you ever clicked on a button and nothing happened? In some website, it happens still. So that's a bad IXD. And other thing would be, ever tried closing a pop-up but the close button was hidden? What if there was no close button for a pop-up? That is a bad IXD. And also, if you ever swipe left when it was supposed to be a right swipe and you didn't even know that it was a right swipe, that's a bad interaction design again. So, good interaction design makes products intuitive, smooth, and frustration free. Okay, I hope you're clear with the importance of IXD. Next, we have five core principles of IXD. First is goal driven. Next should be usability, feedback, consistency, efficiency, which means goal driven in the sense only design what people need. Okay, not what looks fancy. Like some people design something really cool, but the users didn't even want it, right? So that's what, your design should be goal driven. Other thing would be usability, which means if people can't even figure it out, if people can't even don't even know how to use your app or your product, a digital product or a physical one, they won't use it. That's it. They'll throw it away. And then feedback. So every action should have a reaction. Okay, just like Newton's third law. So which means, let's say, if you're clicking on something, something must happen to let the people or the user know that they have clicked on something. Next, we have consistency, which means users should not have to relearn how things work. If they know that a button works in this way, just design what people want. If they want a button to be clicked, just click, make it clickable, not slidable or swipeable. Okay. And yeah, next we have efficiency, the faster one, which means if your website has, if your flow has fewer steps, that is a good, better experience. Which means in Swiggy's checkout or Zomato's checkout, see, the steps are really less. Which means you add a product to cart, you place order. That's it. There is no other hidden steps in between. So that's a better experience, right? Awesome. Let's go. Okay, now let's look at the feedback, the first one. So imagine you order food online and once, like after clicking pay, nothing happens for 5 seconds. You will be scared, right? Not scared, you'll be confused. Like, did my payment go through? Should I refresh? What should I do now? Nothing has happened, right? So feedback is like a system's way of talking back to the user. Okay. So if you are clicking on a button, it should either change color, something should happen. A loader should appear when a page is loading, a success message of, like, right. So that Swiggy plays the game really well because they know how things work. Okay. Awesome. Which means once I clicked on pay via Google Pay, they added a loader, which means there it takes some time to go, like, fetch the payment API, take me to Google Pay, right? So a loader comes, then it takes me to this part, which means my payment process has started. And once I have click on pay, or if I cancelled it, if I click on cancel payment, it will show me that placing order too, but your payment failed, right? So in every step, I am getting what is need, what is happening, right? So yeah, that's how you play the game. Next we have affordance and signifier. This is the primary concept which Don Norman was talking in the book. I mean, you should not make the user guess about your product. They should know what and how it needs to be done. Means affordance means what an object can do. Signifier means a hint about how to use it. That's the concept. Affordance means what an object can do. Signifier should give a hint about how to use it. Which means in this thing, if you see, this tells push, then and they don't have a bar here to just push it, right? They'll just the user will just use their hand to just push it. But in pull, they gave me a handle so that I mean, I can grab it and pull it. So that's how it gives a hint here. So affordance is what this object can do, and the signifier here is the handle that it should be pulled, right? And in this thing, if you see, uh, affordance is what this button can do. This button can take me to the payment. But a hint is that I should slide it first to make the payment. Okay, same as this thing. I should click it to go to the payment. But what is the affordance here? It can take me to the cart. So, but the signifier is it should be clickable. Okay, awesome. So same thing, this add thing and this stuff. Like I know that when I click on it, this will go here, and if I click on it, this will go here. And if I click on the mic icon, a mic will open, right? I will be able to talk. And if I click on menu, a menu will open. So that's how you need to design, which means you should not make the users guess. You should make the user confident that something will happen. Okay. Then we have consistency, as we saw in UI principles. Every single page should be consistent, right? And yeah, why is every close button an X icon? And why is every play button a triangle? So, because people are used to it, right? So, if you break consistency, it means you are confusing the users, which means if a button works one way on page one, it should work the same on page B also, okay? Which means same icons should always mean the same action. That means if you are telling that here, if you say that green means veg and this icon means veg, and in this thing you give a different meaning to that icon and you tell that this means non-veg in here. So that doesn't make sense, right? Unless the color is red. But I'm just giving an example. Next is response time. See, there are some sort of rules, not exact rules. This is just a good threshold to make it, right? So if a website or app takes too long to respond, users will leave it. Okay, that's it. So under 0.1 second, your button should be. This is for buttons under 0.1 seconds because it feels instant. Under 1 second should be page transition. Okay, because it feels smooth. Next, we have 3 seconds. Users start losing patience. If it is over 10 seconds, users give up and leave. Okay. If something must take time, if something should take time, you should show a loader. That's what Swiggy does. If I click on, okay, the final one, not the final one exactly. This is the last final one. Means response time. Here, if a website or app takes too long to respond, people will leave. Obviously, even you will leave if something takes a lot of time, right? People don't have patience. So if it is under 0.2 second, that is good for button clicks because it feels instant. And if it is under 1 second, it feels smooth. That is good for page transition. Then we have 3 seconds and 10 seconds where people start losing patience and some people even give up and leave. Also, if something must take time, show a loader. That's it. That's what Swiggy does. If I click on payment, it takes some time to fetch the API, right? So they show a loader here. And same thing. Once I place an order, it'll tell me that the placing an order. Wait a minute, bro. Okay. So yeah, that's how. And the last thing we have is micro interaction. That means small details, big impact. So micro interactions are tiny animations that improve the experience. Even if they are tiny, some people even don't even notice it. But yeah, they make the UI feel alive and human. Okay. So first one is, let's say this is for Instagram. Instagram has liking the post. When you click on the heart button, instead of just it changing the color, what if you had this animation? People will like it, right? I guess Instagram has it even. Even even YouTube has that animation for the like button. What another one is haptic feedback. iOS has this, which means in ChatGPT or in some, even in Instagram, if you like something, there is a mild vibration in your mobile. For iOS, they have it. I don't know about Android. Okay. And then we have this stuff, which means if you click on heart icon, some sort of animation will make me happier. The haptic feedback will make me better. Because even if they are small, they make the UI feel alive. That's what I said last time also. Okay. So micro interaction improve the experience of the user. So yeah, a real world example would be Instagram's like animation, Apple's swipe gesture, Apple's haptic feedback, and Google's search bar, which means instant result feedback and easy corrections are there. Yeah, fine. My final thoughts would be a good UI looks great, a good UI feels effortless. Okay. So master feedback, consistency, speed, micro interactions, and what else was there? I don't remember. So if you master all these concepts, your designs will go from looking bad to mind blowing. Okay. So you need to think about it. Think about interaction design, of how interaction design can solve a problem of yours. So I will be seeing you in the next video, next not next video, next module, okay, where we will be talking about, we'll start Figma, obviously. Yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.